What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are actually going to be working on the truck today, which is exciting for all you truck guys. We're going to be mounting this front axle, so let's get going. So we came up with a game plan of how we're going to do this, and we bought U-bolts today, which is pretty cool. I didn't realize that you could just walk into a shop and they'll bend you bolts for the exact length and everything that you want. So that was cool to see. We're going to be starting off by taking these plates, going and grinding them down, shining them up so they're ready to weld, and then we're just going to be turning the axle where it needs to be and mount it up. And then we're going to be welding it onto this plate just for a little extra peace of mind, and then maybe even welding a plate from the bottom of the axle here to the plate with another piece. So that's what we're going to be doing today, because our wheels and tires come in later this week, and we want to be ready to mount them as soon as they get here, and then we can see what the actual ride height of this front end is going to be like. So yeah, let's get going. Well, that turned into a lot easier job. I think that's the only time that's happened on this truck. It actually went smooth and quick. So yeah, it's mounted.
And we aren't sure yet if we're gonna weld these, like we were saying, because just mounting it, like, it's solid.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
And so we'll put the wheels on, tires on, stuff, and we'll kind of mess with it and see if we feel like we should do it, we'll do it. But as of right now, I don't think it would go anywhere.
No, in order for that axle to twist, the bolt would have to break. So yeah, we're happy with it. And yeah, once we start test driving it and we feel like we're not happy with it, then yeah, we'll weld it on. But as of now, we're calling it good. So we're done. Now we're just waiting for wheels and tires, and we can see what it's going to look like. We're super excited for that. Hopefully with the next couple days they'll get here. So actually, what we're going to move on to now, since we have time, we're having a hard time with finding the pilot bearing for this input shaft. They do not make a pilot bearing that fits inside of our flywheel that has this shaft size. They're either bigger or smaller. So what we found that we're gonna have to do is replace the input shaft. So yeah, let's take that off and see what we have to work with and see if we can find an input shaft and order it and get that on the way. So once we have that done, the flywheel resurfaced, and then we can mount the transmission, which that'll be really sweet, because then all we need is the drive shaft, and the drivetrain will be done. So we just have some research and buying to do. We gotta yank off this cover or this input shaft and see what the inside gear looks like, and then I can for sure know which one I need to order. Well, I got the input shaft off. Really, the only pointers I have for you are to get a dead blow hammer and just start tapping it up and down, and it kind of just works its way out. Looking up videos, seems like that's how everyone does it, and it worked for me, so that is what I would do if I were you. Now that this is out, I at least know what it looks like on the inside here. So that way when I order the new one, I can say, yeah, that looks like the old one. So now we can get that ordered and hopefully get this transmission in soon. We also got the old tires that we have here, and we want to throw them up here on here and just see what it looks like. Pretty much just seeing how much it's going to lower it compared to the rear. And then the new wheels and tires have a lower profile, so this should lower it another 4 or 5 inches, I'm guessing, from that. So throw those on and see what it does. Well, it dropped it a lot. It looks way good though. And we learned that in order to get the rear end dropped that low, we're probably gonna have to do a bag system, which we are trying to avoid, but I don't think there's anything we can do about it. Because right now there's like a 15-inch difference. Actually, I might have measured wrong. Because that frame tapers in the back.
Oh, did you measure to the bottom of the frame?
Yeah, not the top.
I was going to do, yeah, top to bottom and then top to bottom.
Yeah, so I measured wrong. Anyways, they're different.
I still think we're going to have to lower it with bags.
Yeah, we'll still have to do bags, but it's not as drastic as I thought it was. So we got 26. 36. So we still have like a 10-inch difference.
Yeah, there's no way we're getting 10
And there's no way we're gonna get 10 inches by pulling leaves out. Maybe 3. So, yep, bags are gonna have to happen, which is kind of sad and awesome at the same time.
It's bittersweet.
Yeah,
Because we wanted bags like to begin with, but then we're like, ah, it's gonna be too expensive. So that's the bitter part of it. It's more expensive, and a little more work, but it's sweet because we'll have bags.
yeah, like everyone loves bags. There's no one out there that's not a bag guy. So, it'll be sweet in the long run. It'll just be more work and is what it is. But it's awesome seeing the truck lowered and see how it's gonna sit.
And it'll be even lower with the low profile tires we're getting.
Yeah, it's gonna drop another probably, I'm predicting 4, maybe 5 inches altogether, so that's gonna be low. We did find some problems. We're gonna have to move the engine up again, because right now we only have like an inch of clearance between the axle and the oil pan, and if I get jumping on it hard enough, you can almost get it to touch. So I think all we'll do there is put a block, raise up the whole engine with blocks, and that will give us another inch of clearance. So, and then I think we'll be good from there, because this suspension is super stiff, but just that one more inch will give us what we need, I think.
And we'll put some stoppers on the rails.
Yeah,
Or
we'll
put some stoppers on the axles.
Yeah, we'll just put stoppers here to make sure it can't bottom out. But overall, we're excited. It's fun making progress like this. Makes it all worth it. So, I think we'll call it a night here, and we'll let you guys know when the wheels and tires come in. Alright guys, that's a wrap for today. We are stoked on the progress we made. We still have a lot more coming. I'm still painting my Subaru. We still have parts coming for the truck, so you guys keep your eyes out for new videos. If you haven't yet, subscribe so you can, and hit the notification button so you can get notifications for when I post videos. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps me out. And don't forget to tell your friends and family, share this video. I finally hit 200 subscribers, which I'm stoked about. We're making progress towards 1,000. So thank you everyone, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.